Hey guys, Manus701 here, and I have a brand new commentary for all of you. But first, let me introduce the gameplay. I'm flying solo on Hainan Resort Conquest Large. I do really well in this round. I get MVP at the end, and I go 41 and 15. And I do a little bit of everything. I play infantry the entire first half of the round, and the second half of the round I drive around in an APC and own it up. So I hope you enjoy the gameplay. So today's topic is a very controversial topic in the Battlefield 4 community, and it's a topic I've talked about 2 or 3 times before on my YouTube channel, and it's all about the counterknife. Now, I've seen many arguments on Reddit and on YouTube and on Twitter about people who are pro counterknife and people who are anti counterknife and blah blah blah, etc., etc. I've heard all the arguments, and today I'm going to talk about why I fucking hate the counterknife. But before I get into that, let me all remind you that I did not hate the counterknife at first. I thought it was a good idea. I thought it would be a great addition to the game, depending how they did it. I thought it would be good to get rid of the bullshit front knives in Battlefield 3, and it seemed like a great idea. And then when the Battlefield 4 beta came out, I made a video talking about the counterknife, how it worked, the timings on it, and I also talked about how I thought it was way too easy for the defender of a knife attack to pull off the counterknife. And to this day, I still don't think I even have 10 successful front knives, much less 5. I probably have got 5, but I definitely don't have 10. Because the counterknife is still way too easy. That hasn't changed. I still think it should be a pretty even chance between the attacker and the defender to see who actually wins the front knife battle. And so far, it's just massively in the favor of the defender. And don't give me the old tired argument that DICE did not want players to knife people from the front. Because if that was the case, why the heck did they add a frontal knife animation and a counter knife to begin with? It wasn't there in BF3, so why add it in BF4 if they didn't want you to knife from the front? But that's not the main reason why I hate the counter knife. That's just a game imbalance, in my opinion. That doesn't make me hate the counter knife on its own. There are a couple other reasons why I have grown to hate the counter knife over the course of several months that I've been playing this game. Reason number 1, it's fucking broken. This is compounded by a Battlefield 4's netcode. The counterknife just doesn't work a lot of the time. There are several things I've seen happen because of the bad netcode and the glitches in Battlefield 4. For example, this has happened to me and it's happened to a bunch of my friends. You start a side knife or a back knife on an enemy and they're still able to counterknife you. What the hell is up with that? You're not supposed to be able to do that. That is most likely attributed to BF4's netcode. Another example of how glitchy it is, sometimes when you're the defender, you don't get the option to counterknife at all. A lot of the times, sometimes when I'm doing gloves for tags, someone tries to knife me from the front, I start the animation, and then all of a sudden I just die. And it's still showing me holding the knife when it's not there anymore. As a matter of fact, I have a short clip to show you right now of that. You see what I mean? What in the world was that crap? That's actually happened to me several times, and that's also happened to me when I was the attacker. I would goof up, knife someone from the front, and he wouldn't even get the opportunity to counter knife me. I would start to knife him, he'd block it, and then right immediately after, I'd punch in the face and stab him to death from the front. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen, but the counter knife is broken, so hey, what the hell. The fact that the counterknife is so glitchy and buggy in Battlefield 4 is enough reason for me to want it to revert back to Battlefield 3 where you could just slash people from the front. But that's not even the main reason why I hate the counterknife. I want you to picture this, and I'm sure this has probably happened to a lot of you that are watching this video right now. I want you to picture getting shot by a camping sniper that's out in the middle of nowhere. Then you respawn back and you get shot by him again. I mean, by this point, you're like, well, I'm going to flank around you and knife the hell out of you because you probably have really bad tunnel vision and you're probably not really aware of your surroundings. So you go out of your way to go around, climb up this mountain, You get behind this sniper, he has no freaking idea that you're there. Not a clue. He's looking around obliviously. You come up behind him, you hit F to knife him, and at the last second, he turns around for no apparent reason. And because of that, you perform a front knife on him. The sniper, who had absolutely no clue you were there, is all of a sudden in a counter knife animation, and he gets the opportunity to kill you. He goes, "Oh shit, this guy almost knifed me. Had I not just suddenly turned around for no reason at all, I'd be dead. But hey, I get a free kill now. So here, press F, you die, game over." Do you guys realize how infuriating it is that some oblivious schlub who's probably not very good at the game got a free kill on you just because he happened to turn around at the right moment when he had no idea you were there? I don't know about you, but that's complete bullshit. I'm sorry if this sounds like ranting and whining and whatnot, but it's true. If that random noob sniper heard your footsteps and turned around, that's one thing. If he saw you on the mini-map, that's another thing. But if there's absolutely no way he could have heard your footsteps or seen you on the mini-map, and he just randomly turns around when you go to knife him, I'm sorry. That's a load of crap. He did not deserve that free kill on you. You deserve to kill him. At least in BF4, there was no counter knife. And if that happened, you just do a slash on him, he'd get 50% health off, and then you could either finish him off with a second slash or you could shoot him. But in BF4, that doesn't happen. So all in all, I've heard a lot of people say they have given up knifing for some of the reasons I mentioned here, and they just shoot people just to be safe. Well, I can't say that I blame them, considering how glitchy and buggy and obviously bullshit the counter knife is. Well, that wraps up this rant/commentary. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay also. And I really want to see you guys talk about this in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the counter knife. Tell me what you think about knifing in Battlefield 4. Tell me if you agree or disagree with what I said. I'm sure a lot of you will love to chime in on this topic, because the counter knife has always been a controversial topic in the Battlefield community. So make sure you like and subscribe and share with all your friends. And as always, this is Manus701 reminding all of you to always watch your back, and I'll see you guys later.